The FIFA World Cup is the greatest psychological test in sports. Over 1 month, the world's best players are asked to perform under extraordinary pressure. Talent matters, tactics matter, but history repeatedly shows that mentality often determines who lifts the trophy. Some teams are built on discipline, some are built on passion, some rely on technical mastery, others depend on individual brilliance. Today, we will analyze the psychological profiles of 7 football giants: Germany, France, Spain, Argentina, Brazil, England, and the Netherlands. We will examine their leadership, team identity, mental strengths, weaknesses, and their chances of becoming world champions. And at the end of this video, I will reveal my complete World Cup prediction. No team possesses a stronger emotional connection to football than Argentina. Under Argentine coach Lionel Scaloni, the national team has become a unified family. Argentina does not simply play football. Argentina experiences football. The players carry the hopes of millions of supporters. This emotional connection creates extraordinary motivation. However, it can also create enormous pressure. Their greatest strength is unity. Their greatest weakness is emotional intensity. Psychological rating: passion, 10 out of 10. National pride, 10 out of 10. Unity, 10 out of 10. When discussing tournament mentality, Germany occupies a unique place in football history. Germany has won 4 World Cups and reached more semifinals and finals than almost any nation. Unlike many football powers, Germany rarely depends on emotion. Their culture emphasizes preparation, discipline, accountability, and collective responsibility. Their current coach, Julian Nagelsmann, is German. That matters because he understands the expectations, traditions, and identity of German football. The emergence of Jamal Musiala and Florian Wirtz has transformed Germany. For years, Germany possessed organization without enough creativity. Now they have both. Psychologically, Germany becomes stronger as tournaments progress. Pressure tends to sharpen their focus rather than weaken it. Their greatest strength is resilience. Their greatest weakness is that they sometimes overcomplicate games tactically and occasionally struggle when forced to chase a match. Overall, psychological rating: mental toughness, 10 out of 10. Leadership, 10 out of 10. Discipline, 10 out of 10. Germany enters this tournament with the mentality of a champion. Spain enters the tournament with one of the clearest football identities in the world. Their coach, Luis de la Fuente, is Spanish and has successfully blended youth and experience. Spain's football is based on intelligence. Every movement has a purpose. Every pass serves a larger tactical objective. Players like Rodri, Pedri, and Lamine Yamal give Spain creativity and control. Their greatest strength is technical excellence. Their greatest weakness is that excessive possession can sometimes become predictable against elite opponents. Psychological rating: football intelligence, 10 out of 10. Creativity, 9 out of 10. Mental resilience, 8 out of 10. France may possess the most talented squad in world football. Their coach, Didier Deschamps, is French and has created a culture built on efficiency and professionalism. France resembles a special operations unit. They are calm, organized, and incredibly dangerous. Their depth is unmatched. If one superstar is unavailable, another world-class player often takes his place. However, France occasionally struggles with internal expectations and maintaining emotional cohesion. Their greatest strength is talent. Their greatest weakness is occasional inconsistency in collective chemistry. Psychological rating: talent, 10 out of 10. Pressure resistance, 9 out of 10. Unity, 8 out of 10. Brazil remains football's greatest talent-producing nation. This tournament presents an interesting psychological story because Brazil is led by Carlo Ancelotti, an Italian coach. For a nation famous for creativity and freedom, Ancelotti brings structure and discipline. If Brazil successfully combines flair with organization, they become one of the most dangerous teams in the competition. Their greatest strength is creativity. Their greatest weakness is managing expectations from a football-obsessed nation. Psychological rating, creativity, 10 out of 10. Confidence, 9 out of 10. Discipline, 8 out of 10. England possesses world-class talent throughout the squad. With Thomas Tuchel, a German coach, England hopes to overcome decades of tournament disappointment. England's challenge is psychological. Expectations are always enormous. The Netherlands presents a different profile. Dutch football has always been associated with innovation, intelligence, and tactical sophistication. Under Ronald Koeman, the Dutch remain highly organized and technically skilled. Both teams have enough quality to reach the latter stages of the tournament, but both still face questions about whether they possess the mentality required to win the biggest matches. Now comes the prediction. This projection is based primarily on psychology, leadership, tournament experience, resilience, and collective identity. Round of 16, Germany defeats Mexico 3-1. France defeats Denmark 2-0. Spain defeats Morocco 2-1. Argentina defeats the United States 3-1. Brazil defeats Croatia 2-0. England defeats Senegal 2-1. Netherlands defeats Switzerland 2-0. Portugal defeats Uruguay 1-0. Quarterfinals, Germany defeats France 2-1. Spain defeats Argentina 2-1. Brazil defeats England 2-0. Portugal defeats Netherlands 1-0. Semifinals, Germany defeats Spain 2-1. Brazil defeats Portugal 3-1. Third place match, Spain defeats Portugal 2-0. World Cup final, Germany versus Brazil. The ultimate clash between structure and creativity, discipline versus flair, organization versus improvisation. After a tense and dramatic final, Germany prevails. Germany 2, Brazil 1. Football is played with the feet, but championships are won with the mind. Talent can win matches, mentality wins tournaments, and among the world's football powers, Germany may possess the psychological profile most suited for surviving the pressure of a World Cup. Do you agree with this prediction? Which nation do you believe will lift the trophy? Leave your prediction in the comments below. If you enjoyed this analysis, subscribe for more content on football psychology, leadership, and elite performance. Thank you for watching. Thank you.